Other folks, stakeholders or otherwise, that would like to comment, you're welcome if you'll proceed to the podium and introduce yourself and the organization.
Thank you, Chairman Brooks and members of the committee. My name is Tim Brinegar, and I represent Professional Educators of Tennessee, PET. We're the second largest teachers association in the state of Tennessee, right behind TEA in our membership. In some ways, we're like TEA, but in a lot of ways, we're different. The number one way is that we're not a union, and as such, we don't get involved in collective bargaining. Number two, we're a nonpartisan organization, and so let me apologize right now that we can't contribute to any of your political action committees this spring, since you're all running for election. What PET is a professional association for educators in Tennessee. We provide services to the teachers to include liability insurance, legal counseling, legal representation, should they need it, as well as a presence at the state capitol. At PET, we value our members' opinions very highly and base our official responses and positions on what their desires are. As per our charter, we need a 70% approval or disapproval rate from our members to either support a bill or to oppose it. One way we determine our members' opinions on topics as important as the ones we've been discussing the past couple of days is via a survey. Based on the responses from our membership of education professionals, they're split down the middle on this issue. Several key aspects of the bill they're adamantly for, several key aspects of the bill they're adamantly against. We spoke with our board of directors. We get the same opposition and favor from them based on this bill. So based on those results, Professional Educators of Tennessee cannot support or oppose this bill officially, because we don't want to force 50% of our members to follow along with a bill that they don't support. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer any questions.
For the information, just for the record, how many members do y'all have now?
We've got over 4,000.
That's okay. Are there questions? Representative Hensley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just briefly, what are the major things that your members oppose?
Obviously, they've not heard a whole lot about the bill because it's not as spread. The knowledge of what's in the bill has not been spread rapidly. The tenure aspect is what scares them the most. When you have a teacher that's going from 2 evaluations in a 10-year period to an annual evaluation, and it involves the test scores of their students, let me use a sports analogy. You've got a professional coach that has players that make millions of dollars and they have good facilities. If the team doesn't win games, no matter how good the players and stuff are, that coach is going to get fired. They're going to be held responsible. In the same aspect, the teacher is going to be held responsible for the scores those students get, and we discussed several different scenarios where the kids may or may not score well in these tests, and that teacher is going to be the one held accountable.
That's the main opposition, is a change in that teacher evaluation and using the scores.
Yes, sir, and the tenure aspect, going from 2 every 10 years to annually.
So the frequency of the exams as well, going from every year to 2 every 10 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other questions? Thank you very much for your. I'm sorry, Dr. Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't have a question. I just sort of have a statement. I first want to thank you for being here and sharing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Information about your association. I had an opportunity to meet with some of you early on several years ago. I got to know you. I did want to just sort of say that for the past 18 years as a member of the legislature, I've had very little in the way of contributions from any educational association. Today I've got $1,000 in my account, and if I choose to run again, I'll write the damn check. I've done it in the past. Thank you.
There you go, ma'am.
Any other question? Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Are there any other folks that have an interest in this bill?